I sure will.
Yeah, and Bret Hart.
Bret Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart.
I love
Jose.
I love Bret.
When will Goldberg ever just end
Stop
the feud
wrestling.
with Bret Hart? No, end the feud with Bret Hart. Just
No,
needs to get over
Goldberg
it.
said
It's not gonna
that
happen.
Goldberg said that he apologized to him numerous times. Just Bret being it's just Bret. He's just not forgiving him. And Goldberg said that he's done
Oh, okay.
apologizing to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Bret Hart shits on today's
Got it.
wrestling a lot.
Especially
Wow.
WWE too. He sits on.
Oh hell yeah! I don't think he even watches AEW. Bret Hart.
Well, you know, Brett's being too cautious right now with WWE because of the benefit of his niece Natalia.
Mhm.
You know, and honestly, he's already been inducted to another WWE Hall of Fame as a Heart Foundation. So
Yeah.
I think Brett
No,
is keeping
no.
cool right now.
I thought was he inducted by himself too?
Twice.
He got
Yeah.
inducted twice by himself. in
As the
Heart
Hitman
Foundation.
and the
No,
Heart
six.
Foundation.
Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I'm gonna do a tag match on this. I'm gonna do the Steiners versus the Heart Foundation.
For the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship.
I might make the Steiner Brothers tag champions, the original tag champions, because this is their first time in a 2K game. I never thought that I'd ever see Scott Steiner back in a WWE game. And Rick Steiner.
WrestleMania 9 was the last WWE we saw. Remember him and the Head Shrinkers,
But did they?
Rikishi,
Yeah, and that was a whole.
Samu.
That was a shitty match. WrestleMania 9 was a ass WrestleMania. The only good match was the.
Well, it was in Vegas.
That's not a good reason why it was good.
Oh man. The worst match was Giant Gonzalez and Undertaker.
The only good match was Tatanka and Shawn Michaels for the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, and that was a draw. There was
Yeah, that
no
was stupid.
victory in that one.
This streak.
Yeah, he's already dead, rolling down his grave right now. That's all I gotta say about Ludwig Borga.
That's kind of harsh, Jose.
Which now they gave it to Ludwig Kaiser from the Imperium. That is no longer Ludwig Borga, now it's Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna make Scott Steiner and the Rick Steiner the tag champions, the original tag champions, the WWF tag champions.
The 1989 one to the 1998 tag titles.
Yes. Where's Rick? I'm gonna find Rick. There he is. There you go. I already did it. People are watching on my
Take
channel
Rick
right
to the dog pound.
now. Get ready for the dog pound. Bro, but they had great matches against the Quebecers, the Steiners.
Oh yeah, that was very good.
Yeah,
Even the Mountie said himself that he had some very good matches.
Yeah, with the Steiners, and
Oh, they really bring that show
did the
back on.
Steiners ever wrestled Smoking Guns?
The Steiners, the answer's no.
Did they ever wrestle Money Incorporated?
No, they did not. It was just Owen Hart and Yokozuna. The Smoking Guns did wrestle the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the Smoking Guns
They
did.
did wrestle the Godwins.
Yeah, and
And then, of course, a lot of jobbers in general, you know. So
yeah, and
So were they saying?
and what you call the Smoking Guns fought Yokozuna and Owen Hart at WrestleMania 11.
that was the surprise tag team partner that Owen Hart was bringing.
Yeah, because
You guys remember when
Yokozuna
Owen Hart
was
was teaming up with Coco?
out. Yokozuna was out for a while because he was at a weight loss center for he was at a weight loss center at somewhere because they said that he was too big to compete, so they sent him to a weight loss center, and then once they brought him back in, but he was more bigger than he was last time, so what was the point of sending him to that weight loss center? And while he was at that weight loss center, he would sneak out at night, hit the McDonald's and the fast food places, so he had problems with his diet eating.
Well, he would con his way out of rehab.
Yeah, he would.
It's like he would make sure to cancel and ditch the rehab or either not show up at all.
Yeah, like the food.
That's what JR was saying. He
Yeah, JR was
tried to
saying
con
that.
his way out of rehab.
And the food was just talking to him. Like the food was all the food that he was eating that made him bigger. It was talking to him, you know. Like it just.
That kind of like really cost him a lot of Yokozuna, a lot of health issues right there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I mean, Yokozuna.
Honestly, they haven't been
eating too much.
Yeah, he keeps eating a lot, and unfortunately, he passed away. So yeah.
I think Bastion Booger had that same problem too.
Oh, but that's
even
not...
though the Bastion Booger's so crappy.
Bro, Bastion Booger used to eat at ringside. He would eat at the announce table. You see him eating a hot dog. You see him eating those WWF ice cream bars.
And then you would hear the theme song going, Bastion Booger. That's the way the theme song went.
The Booger Man. Dun, dun.
That was a Vince McMahon creation, okay? Giving him Bastion Booger that gimmick. You could tell that, Brian. That was a Vince McMahon creation.
Oh, yeah.
Bastion Booger. That is one of the worst wrestlers in the history of the WWE.
I feel like, okay, here's one thing I want to ask Miguel and Brian. Is really Vince McMahon like to use the big guys as jokes instead of using them as monster eels? I mean, look what he did to Bastion Booger. Look what he did to the one-man gang, turning him to Akeem. And look what he did to Votus Clay, turning him into a stupid dancer.
What about Viscera?
Funky's on a roll.
Viscera?
I mean, Brian, do you think that Vince McMahon was trying to put the big guys as a joke or something? I mean, what did you ever calculate in those times that you would see these bookings and these matches?
Well, I think Vince was trying to keep them entertained. I think he didn't know how to use these guys correctly. But I mean, for some reason, I think that, you know, when he used,
let's say the one-man gang turning him to Akeem. How about that one?
Yeah, like I said, he tried to keep them entertained. Tried to use them for that reason, and that didn't really go well. Brodus Clay, same thing. I mean, yeah, it's definitely, they were both definitely wrong.
I mean, you even put the Earthquake as an oddity as Golga. Come on.
Yeah.
That made a joke out of the Earthquake, which we know that was him behind the mask.
The only monster heel that he really booked well was King Kong Bundy, Yokozuna, I guess Bam Bam Bigelow, even though he never put a title on him. At least he didn't make Bam Bam Bigelow a joke.
Well, the thing is, I think King Kong Bundy was more like a stand-up guy, so you were not going to turn King Kong Bundy as a joke. From what I heard about King Kong Bundy, that he would just walk away from locker rooms and matches because, you know, he would be refused to be used as a huggable dancing teddy bear, dude. He resented that from Vince, you know. Which I don't blame him. You know, nothing wrong standing up for yourself, you know.
Oh yeah, some of these wrestlers say no to the things. Even Undertaker said in an interview, you gotta learn how to say no sometimes to some angles that you don't think it's gonna work for you, or some angles that you think that's gonna bury you.
I mean, you look at Votus Clay right now, he's a world champion in NWA, even though that Bill Corgan is not really booking him too much. I mean, he's letting him do whatever he wants, but at least he's not being treated as a joke. But if I'm Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins, I would still book him very well and spice him well, you know? I mean, I'm happy for him for a championship run, but his championship run is not moving the needle in NWA.
Yeah.
That's why they're booking him with Chris Masters, you know, and supposedly he's the odds-on favorite in this pay-per-view.
Every now and then I check up on it, on NWA Power, but... You know what I'm talking about, right, Jose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And... But you know what? Andre the Giant was never treated like that. Did you recall, Brian, that if Andre the Giant was ever getting treated that way. I mean,
No.
I've seen a lot of Andre matches, and I think as a heel, he did very well as a more than a baby face. You know.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely did better as a heel than a babyface.
And he was.
And then Bobby Heenan was a hell of a good mouthpiece for him. You know, I think he let Bobby Heenan do the promos because it seems like Andre did not know how to do promos, so you rather leave it to Bobby Heenan instead.
And what you call Andre was a babyface majority of his career, though. He was only a heel like in his last few years in the WWF, like in the last few years of his life. And if you watch the Andre the Giant documentary on HBO, Mean Gene said that he didn't like being a heel.
But he did a good job as a heel because he didn't really.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't really talk a lot. He didn't talk. You know, as a heel, he didn't do too much speaking. It's like I said, Bobby Heenan did most of the mouthpiece for him more than Andre would do.
Especially
he probably would just stay through work.
Yeah, and especially if you have a monster like him to be a heel. Yeah, he was damn good at it. Yeah. Like, have you ever seen his feud with the Macho Man Randy Savage? He actually did a good job as a heel there. Like, he would always beat up
he had a good feud with Macho Man.
He would always beat up in front of her, in front of Miss Elizabeth. And what you call when he does the chop, this is for you, Elizabeth. Wow. It's for you, Elizabeth.
It's like this, Miguel. Rhea Ripley should pay attention because Miss Elizabeth took a bump.
Yeah. Good night, guys. Oh, Brian's going.
And it looked like Brian's going to turn in. Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
He's on. He's turning in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good night, Brian. Take some rest.
Yep.
Have you guys watched the Joe Rogan Experience podcast?
How are you going to write good night and you're still on here?
No, it's not Brian, you dibwad. You dingleberry.
Yeah, for a guy that still pees on his sheets.
Shut up.
Yeah, there you go. You might want to watch your mouth because I'm embarrassing you in front of this live broadcast and embarrassing you in front of Jose, so you better watch your mouth.
We're going to do spank me again, Dad?
No, I'm going to humiliate you. Let's see look, this is what happened, Jose. What you call...
Shush.
Okay then, yeah,
no,
that's right, you better
no.
shut up. Yeah, that's right, you better shut up.
Jose, you seen the Joe Rogan podcast,
Yeah,
right?
change the subject.
Yeah.
You seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, you should check it out, man. They did Jake the Snake Roberts was on there, and they did an interview about Andre the Giant too.
Well, you saw when Andre the Giant was afraid of snakes. Did you saw that Saturday's night main event?
Yes,
Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
it was that. Oh, I thought you said good night. I thought you were going to call in.
Sleep, Brian.
I thought you were
going to turn in, Brian.
Yeah, no, my wife is going to give me a little bit more time, and then she'll ask me.
I thought you were going to turn in. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to turn in soon, but yeah.
But
Hang up the boots.
what you call? Yeah, Andre was scared of snakes. It said on the. If you watch there was two documentaries of Andre the Giant. There was one on A&E and there was one on HBO. They said that he was scared of snakes. Like.
But he really sold the maneuver. He sold the fear. You know.
Yeah, he
when
did.
He was, wrapped around with Damien. Andre the Giant really sold it.
I think it was that Saturday night's main event where Jake the Snake Roberts was fighting Virgil or Rick Rude, and then Bobby Heenan came out on the turnbuckle and he was calling out Andre, and Andre comes out, beats Jake the Snake Roberts up for a little bit, and then Jake takes the snake out and then fucking throws it on him, and Andre passed out, and he sold it really good.
Oh yeah, Andre really sold it, and that's how Andre and Jake started their own feud because the feud with Rick Rude was over.
Yeah.
So now he starts a feud with Andre,
What was the name of the snake? What was the name of the snake again?
Damien.
And what you call and then at WrestleMania, that was their feud at WrestleMania 8 or 7?
5.
It was WrestleMania 5?
No, 5, when the Mega Powers exploded.
Yeah.
And Jake the Snake Roberts had a special referee, Big John Studd.
Yeah.
Which Big John Studd won that Royal Rumble, that second annual Royal Rumble.
And John Studd was getting beat up by Andre throughout the match. And and then Ted DiBiase came out and then tried to take the snake, and then Jake ran back after him and then got the snake back, and then And I think Jake won by disqualification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they say anything about Ted DiBiase Jr.'s thing?
Andre was out there choking out Big John Studd.
Yeah, and Ted Jr. is a thief.
What did he do?
I think he was stealing money.
Yeah, the DiBiases are in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what, Mike? I think the DiBiases are in trouble right now with all these situations they're dealing with.
No, I don't think it's Ted Sr. I think it's Ted Jr. that's in trouble.
I thought it was the whole DiBiase family.
Well, they did a
right?
whole
If I'm mistaken, or what you heard so far?
They did a whole investigation. They said that DiBiase is innocent, but Jr., he's not innocent. He's really in trouble.
What he stole money for again, he said?
It's federal money, right?
Yeah.
No way.
It was federal money for the state of Mississippi. But I think that's where they're from.
Oh,
damn.
But they live in Florida, though. Senior does, right?
No, he doesn't live in Florida anymore.
No. Money, 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 money.
That's what happens when they play around with a lot of government stuff and you feel like you're not going to get caught.
What the
You're going to get caught by the end of the day, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
There's fire.
Oh yeah, you'll never get away with it. No matter what you do behind the law's back, even if you work for them, they'll always still catch you.
Oh yeah, it's going to bite you in the ass if you're not careful.
Absolutely. Bro, Rick Steiner is kicking ass.
I just don't know what the... I just don't understand, Miguel, that I don't know what these guys are thinking playing around with shit like that, you know?
They're just being dumb.
Like, you're not going to get caught, you are going to get caught, you know?
Yep, absolutely. Boom, there we go. Oh.
I come from money, I come from class. These ladies love me. Oh my god. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a catchy song. So Ted Jr., you better find yourself a good ass lawyer. It's like your dad is rich like he was back in the day.
Well, honestly, mentioned too much.
No, he's
And
not.
I was very surprised, Miguel, that Ted DiBiase was at the Russell Con meet and greet. Even though I skipped him and walked away on him 100 times.
Ted Jr.
He was there. He was invited.
I met Ted Jr. last year, bro.
No, DiBiase.
Yeah, Ted Jr., bro, he's more built now than he was back in the day.
Well,
Like, I guess...
what, after he left Legacy or something?
No, like, he gotten more built. Like, he wasn't built like that when he was in the WWE.
Wow.
And
Interesting.
he was okay. I remember him telling me I should go back to WWE because I can kick both Randy and Cody's ass because I'm so big now. And I said, yeah, I believe him. Him and we were laughing. Yeah, Ted Jr. was cool.
Wait, Ted Sr. won the... Where's this? It doesn't say that he won the WWE title.
No, that didn't count.
Tag team.
The WWE
He was a tag team
title,
point.
Yeah, but remember when he bought the tag team title from Andre the Giant and then Jack Tunney stripped it from him because they in the WWE decided not to count that?
Yeah, doesn't count.
Yeah.
The only thing that counts for Ted DiBiase are the tag team titles with Money Inc.
Yeah.
That's the far as he went.
Yeah. Well, he didn't really need the WWE champion. I mean, he had that $1 million title. He didn't need any other title besides that $1 million title. That's all he needed.
Oh, that put him over.
Oh, absolutely, bro. That is the best personal belt out of every personal belt that anybody has ever had.
Well, you know the story about the $1 million belt, that the price of that $1 million belt, he said it cost more than the house. That's what Ted DiBiase said. For him to purchase that $1 million belt.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
I think that the only talent that's abusing that belt in real life in a meet and greet is Virgil.
Well, if I get the $1 million title, I wouldn't mind Virgil to sign it.
You know, he's charging about $200 on his meet and greets. He even had to charge Charlotte Flair for a meet and greet for a picture.
Oh yeah, I did see that, but what's so great about Virgil?
He was just
no offense, but I'm not invested in him.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
No, I'm not invested in him.
Virgil was just a manager.
Is it the Steiner recliner? Yeah, it is a Steiner recliner.
Yeah, he was bodyguards of all DiBiase's. Wow.
Yeah.
Ted DiBiase Jr. and Senior.
Yeah, he kicked them out. Santino gave him a Cobra.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh.
He was NWO, remember, as Vincent.
Yeah, he was Vincent in the NWO.
Yeah.
Remember Goldust's name in WCW? Goldust?
7.
Oh, yeah. He was in another faction, Miguel. Cole Curly Bill from the Texas Rednecks with Kurt Hennig, Barry
yeah.
Kendall Jr., Bobby Beckham Jr., and Barry Windham.
A friend of mine was telling me about that. A friend of mine from out here.
And the name of the music, remember the name of the theme song that went, hey, rap is crap.
Yeah, I remember that one. What you call? A friend of mine actually showed me that. And that friend of mine, I'm actually going to AEW with them. He's the one that showed me that. I was laughing my ass off when I heard the song.
Yeah, the Texas Redneck. Yeah. Because they had a feud issue with the No Limit Soldiers at that time.
No, but didn't they had another song?
They had another one. But the rap is crap, that put Kurt Hennig over.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell Kurt Hennig was doing at the time.
Hey, what was that group that Gregory Helms was in WCW? What was that group called?
3 Count.
A 3 Count?
Yeah, that was funny.
Hey, Brian, did you like that group, 3 Count?
No.
The bodyguard was UFC
Abbott?
Tank Abbott.
Tank Abbott, that was stupid. And Tank Abbott used to dance
They
to
used
their
him as a
music.
joke.
Then Tank Abbott.
I can't believe they use him as a joke.
Yeah, Tank Abbott was a horrible dancer. If you see how he dances to those songs.
3 Count? What kind of name is that? 3 Count?
Get out of the way, you fucking nut. Damn it.
I didn't even like the Spirit Squad. That was a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke. And Vince was high on them.
Fucking Dolph Ziggler.
You know what I mean? Vince McMahon was high on them. And Vince McMahon even made them tag team champions.
Yeah.
Then they lost too.
You know who was
Yeah, they
supposed
beat Kane in the Big Show.
You know who was supposed to be a member of the Spirit Squad?
Who?
Elijah Burke. They said that he was supposed to be a member, but he turned it down. Which I don't blame him. Which I don't blame.
Who can blame him?
Didn't you go live with Elijah Burke?
Yeah, and then you try to get on the same
I just
live
feel
and
like,
follow her.
I just feel like Ziggler feels like he forgets that gimmick, that he doesn't bring it up a lot, dude. Until The Miz brought it up for him when they had that Intercontinental
that feud in 2016.
Wait, say that again. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
let me tell you something, Miguel. We saw Raw last week. I did enjoy watching Seth Rollins and The Miz having a good match.
I was watching the
And
Marlins
fuck
game.
what the smart marks say. What the smart marks say. Miz can perform if you book him correctly. If people were not fucking paying attention to The Miz.
Yeah.
Because him and Seth Rollins knew how to work.
Oh yeah.
I know you saw that match, Miguel.
Well, I didn't watch Raw last Monday. I was watching the Marlins game.
Well, watch The Miz and Seth Rollins and get back to us on that one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I never said that the Miz was horrible in the ring. I never said that, and I don't think he is. I don't think the Miz is horrible in the ring.
No, he's not.
But
the smart marks are gonna definitely tell you that.
yeah, like one of my favorite matches from the Miz was the one with him and Daniel Bryan for the U.S. title at Night of Champions.
Yeah.
That was a great match.
How about him and Ziggler for the Ice Belt?
Yeah, I remember
Remember him
that
and,
one. That was a
Ziggler?
good one. Yeah, that was a good one.
No Mercy 2016.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
But
I also the good match I like about The Miz was when he was facing John Cena at Over the Limit 2011 I Quit match for the WWE title.
and I think out of all of Miz's
The Miz-
matches, I think I like the one with him and Daniel Bryan at Night of Champions for
Yeah.
the U.S. title.
I think people gotta understand that if you can book Miz correctly, he's gonna give you a good show.
Oh yeah.
And in general speaking, as a heel, Miz can pull promos. I just don't understand why smart marks and internet fans keep on bashing him.
I don't like.
And then they coming up with the whole tiny bullshit, you know.
I don't like him as WWE champion.
What year? 2021 or 2010?
2010, and plus in 2021 he was keeping it warm for Bobby Lashley. Come on now.
Yeah, 2010 and 2011. It was a good run, but they were more focused on The Rock and Cena feud.
Yeah, they were. They're like, fuck what you call, they were like, fuck the Miz. They were like, fuck the Miz, and, fuck the Miz's WWE title run. We like The Rock better.
Let's focus on The Rock and Cena feud instead.
Yeah.
Well, the point is that if you book the Miz correctly, he's gonna give you a fucking show. And Seth Rollins did that day, this past Raw.
I'll be back. Give me a minute.
So screw the smart mark. Yeah. Screw the smart marks.
Really?
You had the Stun Devil Miz with Sandel, and then you had the Mr. Raj.
Oh, I didn't like the Miz Taraj. They're stupid.
Hey, they became tag team champions as the B team.
You mean the bitch team?
So he built them, you know. Now, did you enjoy watching the Ultimate Challenge? Did you ever watch that match before? The WrestleMania match?
Nope.
Watch it. WrestleMania 6 Ultimate Challenge.
I got you.
Yep. It starts with Demolition and the Colossal Connection. No, that was the third match. My bad.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy watching that match. Now, for the record, you should know that Hulk Hogan is 0-2 in the Sky Dome of Toronto.
Oh,
remember, he lost to The Rock
and Ultimate Warrior.
And he lost to the Warrior. So he's 0-2 in the Sky Dome.
Jose, do you like this Brock Lesnar today? As a cowboy?
Yeah, it's too silly. I like him as a monster heel there. But honestly, to be very truthful, I think I'm just getting tired of Brock Lesnar because we all know the issue why Brock Lesnar is there. We know he's a Vince McMahon guy, and he knows he's got, he knows the Vince McMahon money is good, so he won't refuse it, Even Brian will tell you that you do not need Brock Lesnar. And with the Cody and Brock Lesnar, this match doesn't make any sense.
Do they even book that? Is it like a storyline? No storyline for it, isn't it?
No, it just doesn't make any sense because, okay, if you go back to the extreme, okay, what WrestleMania was this when John Cena lost to The Rock? That was
27.
20, okay.
All right.
Okay, you remember that The Rock defeated John Cena. John Cena shows up at Raw. Then Brock shows up at Raw. And then what does Brock Lesnar do to John Cena? F5 him. This was almost the same similar thing that Brock Lesnar did to Cody.
A friend of mine.
Honestly, that storyline does not make any sense at all.
A friend of mine.
That's what we're talking about, Miguel.
A friend of mine was actually there at that Raw. When Brock Lesnar came back, he said the fans went nuts.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, they were cheering for his ass when he came back. They were cheering him.
Bro, I never thought he was going to come back to WWE, Brock Lesnar.
I thought he was staying UFC.
Yeah, I thought that.
Well,
I always felt like he was an asshole for whatever reason. I felt like that's why Vince McMahon fired him back in the day, but that's not the case.
But didn't he leave in 04 though? He didn't get fired. He left in 04, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he left. Yeah, he did leave. Damn it!
Then he came back.
Fucking Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Now I'm doing a match. I'm doing the Hart Foundation versus the Steiners.
I just feel, when Brock Lesnar came back, when he came back, I really think that Brock Lesnar lost his WWE talent style because he had too much UFC. That's the only other reason why the other talents were complaining too much that Brock Lesnar was just hurting everybody and making everybody bleed because he still had his MMA thing on him, you know.
Yeah, that is true. Bro, and he did not deserve that part-time run that he got.
Well, even The Undertaker said, Miguel, that for Brock Lesnar to break the streak, they say that Brock Lesnar didn't need it. He was ready over anyway.
Yeah, that is true.
They should have never added Brock Lesnar to beat the... I get they did make a good idea to have Brock Lesnar to beat the streak, but they could have added someone else besides Brock Lesnar.
But there was nobody
Yeah, Brock Lesnar didn't need
time.
I know before that.
That streak should have never ended. And if I had to pick...
Yeah.
Well, it didn't really get Roman Reigns over either, so there was no point of picking Roman Reigns.
Because Roman Reigns was still with the Shield that time. He was still with the Shield in 2014.
Yeah, and it didn't make sense for Roman Reigns to end it. Plus, it didn't even get him over to when he beat him at Mania.
They booed him even more.
Oh yeah.
No, the thing I think with Roman and The Undertaker, there was just no streak involved.
Yeah.
That was just like a regular filler match.
Yeah.
There was no streak. I mean, the streak didn't even exist, you know?
Yeah, and
like, don't y'all remember when Undertaker collapsed?
Undertaker said that Bray Wyatt or Roman Reigns should have ended the streak besides Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
But when
That told me that probably Vince McMahon kind of like shot himself in the foot for letting Brock Lesnar defeat the streak. Because you break the streak, you have a title shot against John Cena at SummerSlam, and what do you do in that SummerSlam event? You German suplex him 20 times, and you get an idiot smart mark saying that was the best match of the year. The best match of the year, if you enjoy watching John Cena getting destroyed, for you.
To be honest with you, that 2014 match with Brock and Cena at SummerSlam, that wasn't the best. I said the one they faced off at Extreme Rules 2012 was the best.
Yeah, giving him 20 German suplexes, that's not the best match of the year. What do you think, Miguel?
2012 and...
I got bored of it because that's all Brock was doing. And plus, Brock is the only guy that ever squashed John Cena.
Yeah. But it wasn't the best match of all times, right?
Oh, hell no.
Because the smart marks say it, Miguel. The smart marks say it.
Nah. Steiner Brothers win.
I'm just saying, Jose, that 2012 Brock versus Cena Extreme Rules match, that was the best one.
What did you think, Brian?
One they had.
Brian. Famous Otis?
Brian. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
I think you got the $1 million dream.
I wish. I love that belt. That belt's expensive. You can't find that belt anywhere. I tried to look.
Like, WWEshop.com always sells out of that belt. The $1 million title.
Right away. That belt just goes so quick. It's hard to find. It's hard to get.
I would get it for my personal collection.
Everybody got a price.
Ryan, are you gay?
Are y'all priceless?
No. What? Like father, like son.
Like father,
it's okay,
like
don't
son,
worry.
my ass.
Yeah, that's right. I don't worry.
It's okay, Grandpa. My dad's gay. It's okay.
No, I'm not gay. You are.
Yeah, you are.
You're very gay.
You kiss men for a living.
Man, you suck dick for a living.
What about Adrian Adonis?
That's Ryan's
You make
boyfriend.
out with your own daughter.
That's Ryan's husband.
You make out with
Adrian Adonis?
Yeah, Adrian Adonis. That's Ryan's husband.
Who's Adrian Adonis? Who's that?
What
Did you hear that, Miguel? Who's Adrian Adonis?
a certified smart
Brian,
mark.
Did you listen to that, Brian? Did you listen to that, Brian?
What happened?
He doesn't know who
Did you
Adrian
listen? Did you hear
Adonis
what Brian
is.
said?
What did Ryan say?
He doesn't know
Who's
who Adrian Adonis is.
Who's Adrian Adonis? Oh my lord.
Who is he?
Oh my lord. One of the. I can't answer that. I'm gonna let you guys do it. I can't do it.
I'm not doing it. Go ahead.
Are you awake?
Well, I'm not answering that. I'll give it to one of you guys. I'm done.
No, I'm not answering that either.
Look him up. He's a diaper character. He's a diaper character wrestler. Oh my god, no.
Hey, Miguel, that woke Brian up. That woke him up.
Yes, he did. And he passed away.
Who is Adrian Adonis? Are you kidding me?
I've never seen him wrestle.
Adrian Adonis.
Please, Ryan, tell me that you saw WrestleMania 3.
No.
WrestleMania? Oh my god. You never seen WrestleMania 3?
I've only seen the Hogan and
He fought
Andre,
Roddy
that's it.
Piper at WrestleMania 3.
I didn't know.
How could you not know when you watched WrestleMania 3 but you only seen one match? It's right there.
Okay. Miguel, Brian is awake now. You're fine.
Is that in real life?
Oh, shit. I'm gonna clip this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Brian, but you're gonna have a hard time sleeping.
And remember?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. Thank you very much.
And
And I'll
remember?
probably have nightmares about it, too. Thanks.
And remember?
You're going viral, Miguel.
Yes, I
You're
am.
going viral.
And you know what happened after the match with
Yeah,
Roddy
right.
Piper and
You stole the show.
Adrian Adonis?
You stole the show.
Don't be surprised if I sleepwalk and take a piss and miss the toilet.
And don't be surprised if I take a piss on my bed sheet. Oh shit!
Don't be surprised if I cut a fart and have shit stains in my pants.
Brian, how are you gonna sleep on this?
Not very good.
And you know what happened after that match with Roddy Piper? Brutus the Barber Beefcake cut his hair.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake was born.
Yeah.
Ryan, tell me you know who Bruno San Martino is.
Yeah, I do. The longest reigning WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Wait.
Adrian Adonis wrestled.
Oh, wait. How many years did Bruno San Martino have the WWE title?
3,000 something days.
I asked, well, how much is that in the years?
Like 4?
No. 8 years.
Keep going. Try again.
8 years.
8 years? Oh, was that
That's how
close?
long he had the WWE title.
Was that close though?
No. Man, you were off by four years, man. No, you weren't close.
I think I'm gonna go bald.
I like to see that.
Hey, but did
Yeah, he just asked you who Adrian Adonis was.
wait, but
Brian,
did
sorry.
Adrian Adonis had a feud with Hacksaw Jim Duggan? But somewhere around the
No, without Superstars of Wrestling, but in
Yeah.
WrestleMania 2, he went against Uncle Elmer.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought that was Hacksaw Jim Duggan, but that was Uncle Elmer, yeah.
WrestleMania 2.
Mm-hmm. No, but who did he fight at WrestleMania 1? I can't remember.
He didn't show up.
Don't try to joke your
they
way
didn't
out
book
of
it
this,
for
man. You
that.
don't even know who Adrian Adonis is, man. Don't try to joke your way out of this.
I never seen him wrestle before, dipwad.
You don't watch nothing
You just
besides
said
Ruthless
Ruthless
Aggression Era
Aggression
Wrestling.
Oh my lord!
You disappointed. You disappointed Brian.
It's okay.
Because I never seen him wrestle.
Because you don't
it's
watch
alright.
nothing but Ruthless Aggression Era Wrestling. You gotta watch other
Yes.
wrestling products.
Why were y'all asking who that is if y'all know who he is?
Believe me, he's never been invited to the Adrian Adonis Flower Shop hosted by Jimmy Hart and the adorable Adrian.
God.
Oh god. Why don't you just throw Brother Love in that mix and have a little show while you at it?
It was before the Snake Pit, okay?
Yeah, it was before the Snake Pit. Yeah.
Why don't you put him on Piper's Pit too while you're at it and see how that turns out?
Why don't you put him on the Heartbreak
Don't take him to
Hotel?
the Heartbreak Hotel.
That's what I was just about to say, the Heartbreak Hotel. Might as well put him on the highlight reel or the King's Court. How about put him on that, the King's Court?
Or the KO.
The Copacabana,
KO show.
Carlitos.
Yeah, Carlitos Cabana or the KO show. Or the Peep
Wasn't Mr.
Show,
Kennedy
or
supposed
the
to have
Cutting
a talk
Edge.
show in WWE?
What else? Hope I'm not forgetting any talk shows here.
Peep Show. Peep Show.
I already said Peep Show, but alright.
The Peep Show.
Yeah, Peep Show.
Peep Show, yeah.
The
The
Cutting Edge.
Ms. TV.
Ms. TV.
Ms. TV.
Oh, the Barbershop? Might as well bring him on the Barbershop.
You already said the barbershop.
Remember when the Rockers broke up?
Yeah.
The barbershop?
I remember the Road Warriors were on the Barbershop. Hawk was sitting in the chair
Yeah.
chilling.
What a brush.
Yeah. Well, at the time, Brutus had a really bad boating accident, so he couldn't wrestle, so they were like, we'll just let you do your barbershop still.
Yep. Or the funeral parlor.
Oh, the funeral
Hey,
parlor
Jose,
with Paul Bearer?
Jose, this will make you laugh.
Yeah, you put the warrior in a casket, you couldn't open it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, I've seen that. I hope I do that to you, Ryan.
No one asked.
Well, the question of the night has been, who is Adrian Adonis? And poor Ryan's not gonna sleep tonight. Sorry, Brian.
What? I've never seen him wrestle.
Cause you don't watch 80s. Oh, you don't watch 90s or anything outside of WWE. Oh shit.
That's not Dino Bravo, Miguel.
No, I
Please
know it.
take that off.
I know it's not Dino Bravo, and I did not post that. It was this dimwad right here that posted that. The guy that doesn't know who Adrian Adonis is.
Yelling at me, Dingleberry. Goober.
Yeah, Gobbledygooker, Luigi Primo. Man, stop posting shit on here and let's just get back to the subject. Stop posting shit on here.
Yeah, let's book him with a match with Ryan against the Haiti Kid, if he knows who the Haiti Kid is.
Nope.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know who that is either. The Haiti Kid?
WrestleMania 2, remember when Piper cut the mohawk on the Haiti Kid in the Mr. T storyline?
Oh yeah,
The little midget?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what the Haiti Kid is.
Oh, I didn't know.
And Mr. T and Cowboy Bob Orton gave him a mohawk.
Oh, I did not know that.
That was the Haiti Kid.
I didn't know he was called
Yeah.
the Haiti Kid. I didn't know he was called.
Yeah, he was a Haiti Kid. And then, Piper gave him a mohawk.
So you know who George the Animal Steel is, Ryan.
Yeah, he's the one that takes out the turnbuckles.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
where's George the
You know
Animal?
who George the Animal Steel is? How do you not know who Adrian Adonis is? Oh, I
Never
can't
seen him
take it.
wrestle. I
Let me
didn't
ask
watch
you
him
something,
wrestle.
Ryan. Do you know who the
I don't
Berserker?
watch.
Do you know who
I
the
don't
Bers-
watch Asian.
Okay, so George the Animal Steel.
Do you know who the
Okay.
Berserker is?
The what?
The Berserker.
The Berserker.
Never heard of him either.
Damn.
Oh my god. What about
I never.
What about Max Moon?
Nope.
Max Moon? Oh my god.
What
Poor
about,
K-Dog's gonna be pissed at this guy.
What about Jacques Rougeau, the Mountie?
Nope.
Wow. And he's a former
wait,
Intercontinental
wait,
champion.
Wait, is it the... Oh, wait, is it the one we did the list on?
Well, before that, did you know who he was?
He was a, guy with a, he wore those, it's called the things in his eye.
Yeah, you don't know who that is, man. Stop trying to guess, man. Anyways, do you know who?
Yeah, he doesn't even know the tag team called Well Done. Timothy Well and Stephen Dunn.
Oh,
Well Done.
What about What about
What? You were born before me, Jose. Hello.
do you know who? Do you know who Mantar is?
Nope.
Wow. Do you know who Man on a Mission is?
Nope.
Wow. Do you know
Miguel, well done.
Do you know who Duke the Dumpster Drozy is?
Nope.
Do you know?
Wait a minute.
Do you know
Ryan,
who,
you didn't see WrestleMania 17? Did you saw WrestleMania 17?
Yeah, I watched it.
And the gimmick battle royal? You saw the gimmicks there?
Yeah, but I don't.
You can't say you don't know Duke's a dumpster.
I don't know which one that was. Which one that was? I already watched it.
Brian, he doesn't know who Duke the Dumpster is.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 17 gimmick battle royal.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
I
remember the cleanup match, Jose? The one with him and T.O. Hopper?
Yeah, the home improvement match. The plumber versus the garbage man.
That was
Really
funny.
question here. I don't know nothing about these 80s and 90s wrestlers.
What about, have you ever heard of, damn, who else I can think of? Dean Douglas?
I've heard of him, but I've never seen him wrestle.
Oh no, you know him too well. You should answer that well. You do know who Dean Douglas is.
Do you know who,
And we were talking about him earlier.
do you know who, Johnny Polo is?
Nope.
Do you know
But he's gonna have a heart
who,
attack.
what?
But he's gonna have a heart attack.
Do you know who, do you
I'll
know?
give him a free pass for this one, Miguel. He doesn't know who Barry Horowitz and Reno Riggins is, okay? You know when Johnny Polo said he was gonna defend the tag team belts
Yeah,
instead of the Steiner,
yeah,
he was gonna defend it to Barry Horowitz and Reno Riggins. I'll give him a pass on that one.
yeah. Those guys were the
Yeah,
biggest
someone's
jobbers.
nice. Hey, at least someone's nice to me. Thank you, Jose.
What you call?
Appreciate it, man.
What you call?
No, those are jobbers, Brian.
Those are the biggest jobbers in the history of WWE. Barry Horowitz,
Yeah, they're jobbers, so we give you a pass on that one.
I guess.
Are they still alive though?
Oh, hell yeah. Make sure you
know,
pet them in the back when you see them. That's how they're known by. They go like this.
What the fuck?
Do you know who?
Pet them in the back.
Do you know who Greg the Hammer Valentine is?
Yes, he started in the 70s.
Fair enough. Do you know who? Who else I could think of? Who else can you think of?
The
Jose?
Killer Bee.
The Killer.
The Killer Bees.
Never heard of them. Never heard of them.
You never heard of the Killer Bees? Well, they're a jobber
No.
tag team, so you don't need to heard of them. The only match I know from them is the time when they wrestled the Rockers and the Hart Foundation.
And WrestleMania 3, remember?
Do you know who Raymond Rougeau is?
Nope.
He doesn't know who the Jumping Bob Angels anyway is, so I'll give him a pass on that one.
Yeah. Do you know who?
Or the Glamour Girls.
Do you know who Colonel Mustafa is?
No.
Wow, he doesn't know who Colonel Mustafa is.
Okay.
Why do you keep asking me all these decades wrestlers? I don't even know who some of these are.
Do you know who?
It's because Brian's upset. Brian's upset and he's not going to sleep tonight, Miguel.
Well,
I'm more like into the 2000s wrestling, not the 90s, the 80s.
I have to kick my wife's ass because of you, Ryan.
Brian, I love you, man.
do you know
Brian,
who the
I love you, bro.
Patriot is?
Come up. Yeah, I love you. I got a bitch slap my wife because of you.
You still love us though, Brian?
The thing is, he's going to have a hard time sleeping. That's what he's trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Brian, please don't say that.
Jose. Hey, Ryan. Do you know who the Patriot is?
No.
Oh, hell.
Do you know who?
That's these are 2000s wrestlers, not these freaking wrestlers.
No, he's in the Attitude Era.
Yeah, he's in the Attitude Era.
The Patriot.
The Patriot.
No, but I knew who the Blue Blazer is.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know. I'm
Remember
not
that
shocked.
pay-per-view match, Ground Zero?
I would be shocked if you didn't know who the Blue Blazer is. I would have been shocked if you didn't know who that was.
I know who he is.
I
That's
know
Owen
you
Hart.
do.
That's Owen Hart.
I know, but I'm just saying that I would have been shocked. And you know what's crazy? He debuted as the Blue Blazer, and he ended his career as the Blue Blazer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he started the Blue Blazer character in 1998.
No, he started it when he started the WWE. Like when he first started in the
Yeah,
WWF. Yeah, he started in the WWF as the Blue Blazer.
He debuted WrestleMania 5.
Yeah, and he started out as the Blue,
Debut WrestleMania 5.
his debut was the Blue Blazer.
That was a shocker to me when he died.
Hey, Ryan, do you know
Was he trying to save his life?
do you know who Skull and 8-Ball is?
Skull and 8-Ball? Nope.
Wow, he doesn't know who Skull and 8-Ball is. You know who that is, Jose?
Oh yeah, we do. But I think I'm feeling the Brian not sleeping effect now. Good luck sleeping tonight.
What about the Blues Brothers? Eli Blue and the twins?
Yeah. The Heavenly Body.
I've never seen them wrestle.
Do you know who the Heavenly Bodies are, Ryan?
No.
What? You don't know who the Heavenly Bodies are?
Nope.
Brian, he doesn't know who the Heavenly Bodies are.
I quit.
You can't quit.
Do you know
I
who?
quit match. I quit match. I quit.
Do you know who? Let me see who else I can think of. You know who Doink the Clown is, right?
Yeah, he's a clown.
Okay. Do you
There
know?
were two of them.
Do you know who?
You know who the narcissist is? You know who the narcissist is?
Yeah, I gotta know this one.
Huh?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I wish you were joking, Ryan. I really wish you were joking.
You fucking kidding me? You don't know who the narcissist is?
Do you
I'm gonna
know?
go take a fucking shit and hope I pass out when I do.
Do you know who?
Go ahead.
Do you know?
This whole Adrian Adonis thing is really getting to Brian.
The narcissist was Lex Luger. Oh my! Can't believe
Yes,
you don't
it
know.
was Lex Luger. Do you know who? Do you know who? Hold on, let me see who else I can think of.
JYD.
You know who Junkyard Dog is, right?
Yes.
He answered it.
Do you know who Gorilla Monsoon is?
Yes.
There, he answered it.
Okay. Harley
He was
Race.
the first ever commentator to
Yeah.
announce the main event at WrestleMania history in WrestleMania history.
Harley Race.
Yes.
The Colossal Connection. You should know who the Colossal
You gotta
Connection
know
is.
who the Colossal Connection is.
Oh hell!
You don't know who the Colossal Connection is?
Nope.
You know who Luvid
My God, we
Borga?
were just talking about them.
You know who Luvid Borga is?
Not Ludwig Kaiser.
Not Luvid Kaiser,
I
Luvid
don't watch
Borga.
these guys. I watch the
Oh,
2000s
okay.
I don't watch these.
This is the true one.
Okay.
Do you know who Isaac Yankem was?
Never heard of them.
Oh shit! That's it. I can't take it anymore.
Do you know who?
Jose, I think you gotta take a sip of your drink, man.
You better tell me
Isaac
what the hell the fake
Yankem.
diesel is, please.
Isaac Yankem was the Undertaker. Oh my gosh, was freaking Glenn Jacobs.
It was Kane.
This is killing me right now.
I don't know. The fake diesel. The fake
The
diesel.
fake Diesel. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Do you know who Rick Martel is?
I've heard of him, but I've never seen him wrestle.
Please tell me that you know the original Bloodline Sika. The original Bloodline Sika.
Sika and Alpha, the brothers.
But
The Wild Samoans.
The Wild Samoans.
but the father.
You know who the 1-2-3 kid was, right?
I hope so. Please.
Yeah, that was X-Pac. Yep, you got it right.
Sean Waltman.
All right. Oh, well.
The 1-2-3 Kid made his debut in 1994 against Razor Ramon.
That was actually 93.
Please tell me.
No, 94.
I think that was on the first ever Raw episode, right? When 1-2-3 beat Razor Ramon?
Oh, yeah.
You know who Superstar Billy Graham was? You know who Superstar Billy Graham was, right?
Yes.
Pedro Morales?
Okay, you better tell
Who?
Pedro Morales.
I've heard of him, but I've never seen him wrestle.
How about
Big
Carlos
John
Colon?
Carlos Colon, Carlito's father, yes.
Good,
Big
good.
John
He,
Studd.
he was a hell of a tag team wrestler.
Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser Brody, yeah, I've heard of him, but I've never seen him wrestle.
Big John Studd.
Yes, he was the second man to win the Royal Rumble.
Tully Blanchard.
Because the first one was Hacksaw, then the second was John Studd.
Tully Blanchard.
Who?
Tully Blanchard.
I've heard of him, but never seen him wrestle.
J.J. Dillon.
Never heard of him in my life. Never.
Oh my
He was
lord!
the manager of the Horsemen.
Never heard of him.
Oh my lord!
You guys were you and
He's
Jose
in
were
the
born before me, so I
WWE
know
Hall of
WWE.
Fame.
Okay. This is it. I'm trying to fucking if you don't know who this guy is, I'm not gonna fucking sleep for 2 days. Freddie Blassie.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God.
He knows who Freddie
Please
Blassie
tell me
is.
who the U.S. Express is.
Oh.
You know the U.S. Express.
Midnight Express, actually.
Oh,
the Midnight.
The U.S. Express. WrestleMania 1, remember, Brian?
Yeah.
Brian,
He doesn't know who the U.S. Express is.
Do you know who Coco Beware is?
Yes. He was teaming up with Owen Hart at once,
Yeah, he was team. Yes. He
Yeah,
was a
high
tag team
energy.
with Owen Hart.
and they failed to
Yes.
win. They failed to win the tag team titles.
Yep. Do you know who Dave Taylor is?
I've heard of him, but never seen him wrestle.
How about the Red Rooster?
No.
You never heard of the Red Rooster?
No.
Damn, that's not Farouk. Damn.
Wow.
I didn't know that was Farouk. I didn't know it was Farouk.
Poor Brian. I'm sorry, Brian.
Hey, Brian, are you surprised that I know some of these people? I
You do
wasn't born.
your research.
I wasn't born in the early 90s and the 80s, but I like watching history of wrestling. I like watching 80s and 90s wrestling because I have DVDs right here.
Because you do your research too at the same time.
And I got DVDs. I love professional wrestling. I
Yeah,
love the
I'm more
history of
into-
wrestling. It's the same with basketball. I love the history of